What's going on, guys? We're back with another prize picks video. So for today we are dropping 4 picks in here. As I mentioned before, you should always be taking 5 mans, so take the 4 I give you, add something else to it, have a little fun today. Happy Easter, everyone. And so yeah, first things first, for those of you that don't know me, I've been banned and limited from BetMGM, BetRivers, multiple other casinos for being basically winning too much. I have proof on my channel. You can go ahead and scroll through. Maybe in one of these videos, I'll literally just jump on a BetMGM and place a bet to show you guys live again. But anyway, if you guys want free access to our VIP group, we have 2 groups. We have DFS, which is PrizePicks, Sleeper, Underdog, all those. If you want free access to the DFS group, all you have to do is deposit $10, make a new account with any of our codes down in the description. We have all the instructions laid out for you to get the free month. Use our code PISTONS to hook you up with a huge welcome bonus. Like, for example, Sleeper has this Luka Doncic line discounted today. So yeah, use our code if you're interested in VIP. We have a full-time private researcher, and let's jump right into it. So I have 4 picks today, as I mentioned. Here's the first 2. Quick recap, VIP went pretty well yesterday. I can jump into the Discord later, but free picks went 2-1. And first 2 picks of the day. So first up, we're taking Max Strus over 2.5 assists. So first up, he's hit this in 9 of his last 10. He's hit this in 16 of his last 20 as well. And in his only matchup with Denver this season, he also hit this line, which was back in November, but I think he gets it done. And these are 2 of the best teams in the league. They'll be battling it out. I'm not really going to give you guys like too much fluff. This line is probably fairly priced. Maybe it should be a little bit higher. PrizePicks obviously at -119. Implied odds if you're taking a 5-man flex play. So you should always be taking 5-man flex plays. I'm going to keep drilling that into you guys. Maybe I'll just jump into why later in this video. But second up, I believe in this slip I had Jamal Murray. Yeah. So Jamal Murray over 25.5 points plus assists is what we're looking at. He has hit this in 8 of his last 10, I believe. Yep, if I'm correct. It's really undervalued in the market again. Same exact thing. You can see we're getting it on PrizePicks much cheaper than all these other books, which are much more accurate and harder to win on. Again, like BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings, these sports books have been around for a super long time. They're multi-billion-dollar companies. PrizePicks is a huge company, don't get me wrong. They're still newer to the market. They're still improving their markets, so we should be taking advantage of odds and bets like these when we see them come up. So Jamal Murray over 25.5. I like it. Head-to-head against the Nuggets, he hasn't hit it, but if you take a look at the dates down here, it was over a year ago. Excuse me, not against the Nuggets. Jamal Murray against the Cavaliers. He hasn't hit this line, but it was literally last season, so I'm not worried. He does have an injury, which we're kind of looking to see if he plays or not. If he doesn't play, obviously, just skip over this one. But yeah. And then a quick shout out to Outlier. This is just a research tool I'm using. You guys can get a free 7-day trial down below. Our analysts, they use Outlier a bit. They also use other softwares. They also have their own models. We literally built AI. Or I should say my analyst specifically himself did. But yeah, cool stuff. If you guys are interested in the Discord, jump down below. I'm not going to bore you with all those details. Next up, I have 2 more legs in the play. I'll actually scroll over so you can see them right now. We have Keontae George under 2.5 3 points made. And then we also have Keon Ellis under 2.5 assists. So we're jumping into the late night games now. Go back over to here. George has hit this under in 9 of his last 10. The implied odds are way worse than the rest of the market. As you can see, PrizePicks -119, FanDuel's all the way up at -136, MGM at -125. The Kings are bad against the 3-pointer specifically, but against the shooting guard position, I should say, they're pretty bad. But like, guys, look at how bad he's been shooting recently. Like the last 10 games, he's shooting 22% from 3. And it's kind of being weighed up by this one game right here where he shot 50% 10 games ago. So you can see 14%, 14%, 67%, but he only shot 3 here. He went 0 for 7 this game, 1 for 6, you can see 2 for 9. I'm not gonna like bore you with the details, but he is ice cold right now, and taking his under on this just seems to make a lot of sense to me. I don't know. Keon Ellis, under 2.5 assists. This is the last one. He's hit it in 8 out of his last 10. He's hit it in 16 of his last 20. Utah is bottom of the league in assists given up, as you can see right here, 30. But against the shooting guard position, I believe they're pretty average. Yeah. So same exact thing. A little bit of mispriced in the market. You can see DraftKings, Caesars, BetMGM, they're all up at like minus 130, minus 135. And I actually built this chart out that you guys want to take a look at. As you can see, if you bet 5-leg flex plays on PrizePicks, your implied odds are minus 119. So all you need to know is if you take 5-leg flex plays, every time you make a pick, you're only going to have to win 54.34% of your picks to be profitable in the long run. But if you're placing like 3-leg flex plays, you're going to have to win like 58 to 59% of your picks, which is like, guys, don't do it, please. I'm literally a pro bettor. I'm not like God on PrizePicks, but like I understand the math behind it. I understand how it works. I'm coming from a sportsbook background, and that is much more difficult to profit in. So I'm definitely someone you should be taking advice from. Again, our VIP group, we have a full-time researcher who is much better with DFS apps than me, and you can get literally free access to him. All you have to do is just deposit using our codes down below. This is what it looks like once you're inside. Let me just pull this over real quick. 1 second. Basically, you're going to get access to like our play of the day. As you can see, actually yesterday we had a pretty good day. We sent a bunch of our winners in here, but we have a play of the day where we drop every day with a nice little stat line. We drop a bunch of PrizePick slips. You can see we had 2, 3, 4 PrizePick slips. Sleeper, underdog. We drop a lot of underdog as well. Better, dabble. We're adding chalkboard. We're adding another couple books as well. And then also, if you guys bet on actual sports, like meaning teams to win, that kind of stuff, we also have a main branch of our company, which is honestly like free money if you know what you're doing. Like if you have FanDuel, DraftKings, I'm not one to say that lightly, like arbitrage bots, that kind of stuff. We custom built these from scratch, me and my team, and they've really helped this branch of the company blow up. So if you're not on PrizePicks, maybe you're watching me and you're on DraftKings, FanDuel, or even you're just overseas and you're betting on teams, I'd recommend joining just to use our analyst picks on elitepicks.com. And again, we'll have all this like covered in the description, but we literally have this analyst who's profitable on Pinnacle, which is super hard to do, and he's not based in the US. He doesn't use DraftKings, FanDuel, all these books. They have the best odds typically, which sucks for people international, but you can still be profitable if you're there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.